Hey everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and we're working on episode number 2 of the Just Because Cards Cricut Cartridge series. Today we are working on card number 2, which is the Rooster card, and I cut out envelope number 2. I have everything prepared today. I cut out envelope number 2 in the regular feature at 6 1/4 inches, and then I cut out all of our pieces for the Rooster as well as 6 1/4 inches. The only thing that is not cut at 6 1/4 inches is the sticker, because I did cut out the sticker just to use on the envelope, and I cut that out at 2 inches, and then I also cut out the stencil, and I'll show you how I'm going to use that, but I cut that out at 1 1/2 inches. So, but the card, the layer, the Rooster, and I also cut out the tail as well as this part of the tail at 6 1/4 inches. So let's get started. First thing I want to show you is I'm using the K & Company's Classic K paper collection. I got this at Joann's, and oh my goodness, the papers in here, fantastic. Love this paper collection. It's got foiled pages and just plain, so really pretty collection. Okay, so let's get started putting our card together. Let me get this out of the way. I have everything cut out and ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with assembling my Rooster. We'll just set everything aside here. And I have all the pieces cut out that I want to use. Now I'm not using all of the pieces to this, I'm just using some of them. And again, I use I thought it was fun to use a pattern paper instead of just a solid cardstock. So what I'm going to do is use my quick stick to lay down some of these pieces, and I'm going to start right on the head here. Okay, and then I'm going to add the Rooster's tail, and this one I'm just going to use my ATG gun for because it's a pretty big piece. And we're just going to line this up. Okay, and then I also cut out the Rooster's wing. And this part of the Rooster's tail. Okay, so there we go. That's all I'm going to do with the Rooster. While I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and do my sticker. So this is the Rooster sticker, and I'm just going to use my two-way glue to adhere that to the circle. Okay, so let's go ahead and start assembling our card. Alright, so I already went ahead and scored all of my score lines on my card and my envelope. So we're just going to go ahead and fold everything over. Now this was Paper Tray Inks craft cardstock, and it's super thick. I had to use multi-cut and cut it twice on my Cricut because, like I said, it's really, really thick. And this is the border that goes up in the top, but what I'm going to do is add a piece of twine to that. And I'm just going to knot that on here. And we'll trim these pieces off. And then we'll go ahead and adhere that right down to our base of our card. Now remember that you can go, I do have a basics video for cutting out your pieces for your cards for the Just Because cartridge, so you can get that right from my website, as well as the PDF file about the envelopes and the cards. That's also listed on my website. So for the sentiment, what I did was, instead of cutting out the words "something to crow about," I cut out the stencil and added some pop dots to the back, and I'm just going to adhere this down right to the top of my card, just for something different. And I'm just going to add this right here. Just like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and adhere my rooster right down, and I'm going to use, if they're right handy, which they're not. Well, I was going to pop that down with dimensionals, but I'm just going to use my ATG gun. And I'll also use my 2-way glue for some of these smaller pieces. Whoop, get back here, Rooster. Okay, and I'm just going to put my rooster right down here on the bottom. Now I thought this rooster needed a little bling, and this is a piece of E-line crystals, Seidan crystals, Prima bling, and it's missing a gem. So I thought what I could do was pop off this one gem that's on the end here and use that for the rooster's eye, just like that, and then take these other pieces and put them down on the rooster's tail, because it curves really, really nicely. So let me just cut off this little piece right there. And the Prima gems, when you get them, the Seidan crystals or Seidan pearls, they're all connected. So all you have to do is cut apart the pieces that you want and adhere them down. Okay, so that's our card. Let's go ahead and do our envelope. I did go ahead and pre-score all of my page pieces, so I'm just going to go ahead and fold on all of my score lines. And then we will, let's see, we'll adhere this just like so, right on the tabs here. And then what I'll do is also adhere my rooster on there so I don't lose it, my little sticker. And I just put the adhesive right on the top part of this, so that, let me make sure it's straight, so that it doesn't actually seal. So there we go. That's episode number 2. That's the Rooster card. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!